there. What can I do for you? I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why Zerka Corp set up their mining operations here. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you? All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
How can I help? Tatooine is a dry planet that has not been inhabited long and has little law. This town of Anchorhead may be its only settlement. Beyond that, there is little else I can tell you. I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us. Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really. That's kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course. Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Welcome back. Is there something I can do for you? As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Zerka Corporation keeps me working. I don't care what else they do.
Justadan kelfa, hoisidan kelfa, vapuilta, kolotus ivan revut.
Uchua penki, tang ituamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakangki, Baba Hassan Shan. Nova muliraji lai kuka. Ki mulira kunkin. Tong hitwam. Achua pengki. Yun patisa. Baba Hassan Shan. Nova muliraji lai kuka. Chiwa aita kang kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras nimo poi. Ki mulira kun. Chiwa aita kang kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras nimo poi Baba Hassan Shan. Nova muliraji lai kuka. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tang ki mulira. Chiwa aita kang kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras nimo poi chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jiko na. Smilya! Tingkuin ko ka pat.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka.
Ucua penki, tang itwamaji, human act in ikatune, Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rachi like Smilia!
No more supplies have been ordered for the Zerka outposts on Kashyyyk. Doesn't sound like economic restructuring to me. I hear Zerka is closing their Kashyyyk operation. Nobody seems to know why. You never know what the Sith will do. Look at Terrace. Was there any reason for what happened there?
Muchashan Pachat. Kieno no na. Takom jus dach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi. Jedo Badawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nunya. Tolpa da Pongwale Ganduna Guchut. Kabadum Kupiliobot. Jedo Badawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nunya. Dong. Kachikun inahodonga. Ikinkuno pamulera chikun. Slimo takom justach miki grabarmogo. Kachi. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak talea. Muchashak pakhat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak talea. Akupa chekupa. Chino mulera kenpaija. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Tolpad. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Kachi muchashak pakhat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukash. Muchashak pakhat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong na. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Muchashak pakhat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Muchashak pakhat. Kieno no namapaole. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Jedobadwana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha. Muchashak pakhat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun. Takom justach miki grabarmogo. Jedobadwana nidibobo.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit. Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out banthapats, but thanks all the same. My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays? If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out. There's simply fewer raid out there. It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters. But some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that? That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see. I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet. There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Comad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn. I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey. Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. If that's what you want, I'm not sure what you hope to get out of me, though. You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though. Good hunting.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits. Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy. What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too. Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't. Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes. She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me. Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all. Dorak is reasonable. Comad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information about the other guys. I don't really talk to him much. Fine, whatever you want. Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though. Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you. I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough. Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh? Good hunt.
der die der Bundas, Rufster der Chief, der Bundas, Rufster der Chief, Bundas Schärfer, Rufster der Chief, Kolonus, der Bundas, Rufster der Chief, Abuelta, Kolonus, die Wanderu, die Bundas Schärfer, Rufster der Chief, Kolonus, der Bundas, Rufster der Chief, Abuelta, Kolonus, die Wanderu, Kolonus, Antibian Abuelta, Kolonus, die Wanderu,
Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Lubo, Kokimba, no Kunetsa, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tun Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Baba Hassan Shan, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Kun Mulira, Ki Mulira, Baba Hassan, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Ki Mulira Kun King, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra, Kakincha Nawabakaon. Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tu, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tu Kakincha Nawabak. Maso, Gino Molirani Dugo, Chiwi Aita Katon Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chuna, Baba Hassan.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you help after? I'll try to answer what I can. We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know. Will you help after? I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know? His name was Ward Fizark. He used to work in the mines, but they scaled back last year. He was new to hunting, but he was a good fighter. Used to be a soldier. We spent everything on his gear. After a few trips, he didn't come back. Guards say a sandcrawler crew found his body stripped of everything. Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it. It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
700 credits! Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know what to say. I just don't.
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Have you seen a woman that may resemble me somewhat? She's my mother.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba mulira rachikun. Mucha shakpanpa.
I want to find out what my mother wanted. We need to find her.
I'm sure I saw some holo footage of you on the Manan swoop track. What you doing here?
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers. I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks. The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous. Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know. Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again. No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life. I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. All right then, back to work, I guess. Hello again. Is there something else you wanted? I really have to get back to work. All right then, back to work, I guess.
La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Uba patu konchi. Tong non bong shang nung yang. Tong patok smakdelia. Kuyabi just kuna jiktanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi la boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll. Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Then you are free to leave the city just like everyone else. Zerka Corporation will welcome your eventual change of mind. Please, feel free to enjoy the door behind you. Greetings again from the offices of Zerka Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. I'm sorry, but day-to-day operations of Zerka Corporation outposts are fully regionalized. I have no information on Kashyyyk. I'm sorry. I'll have to direct you to our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I'll have to refer you to the representative kiosk. I'm sorry, but day-to-day... I'm sorry. Certainly. Please... Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive. It's all fairly obvious. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here. The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh. No one knows. There are odd energy, but the effect is obvious. Word is getting out. We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here? Very well, though I do have work to get back to. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. With the downturn in mining, people want any chance at credits they can get. Most wouldn't survive a day, let alone qualify as hunters. The last license issued before the ban was given to a woman named Marlena Venn. She'll do fine. She had a mean streak a parsec wide. She also paid double. Exceptions like this are rare, unless it suits the company to offer them. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to... If you agree to do this, I'll give... Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Achua Pengki, Yun Patisa, Ichuba Jikota na Kakincha Nawabakaon, Chiwi Aita Kachong Chicha, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Kun Muliras Limo Poi Baba Hassan Shan, Noba Mulira Tilai Kunka. Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Kun Muliras Limo. Chiwa Aita Baba Kakincha Nawabakaon, Chiwi Aita Kachong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra. Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Chiwa Aita Kang Kicha na Jupornibo, Chiwi Aita Kachong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune Chunamuri Ra, Tang Baba Hassan Shan, Noba Muri Ra Tilai Kung. Kakincha Nawabakaon, Bagwa Shang Kontimachit Kakincha Chiwi Aita Kachong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune. คุณชีวิตไอตา
Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Jawana bota ayuat tahonga chatanki dora. Kachi kuita hodonga. Topada bungwal yagando dona no chuchu. Musha papampa. Bola wana chikne. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingba. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang no. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihokap. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Ninja mira, kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rap. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ning. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Laboda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek.
I'm sure I saw some hollow footage of you on the Manan.
Takom jus dah miki grabar mogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Witam Boragatong, mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Wata juma wana hu wama hulhu natek.
Willo, yay tao piso, kinkun na pa mulirachi. Willo, yay tao piso, kinkun na pa mulirachi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Let's make this
I watched some good races at the swoop track last week. Yeah, you have to thank Mata for giving us something to do.
What can I do?
Yeah?
What?
Kakinja nawabakaon. Pichage borang kakinja nawabakaon. Baba Hassan Shan. Nova Moody Raji like. Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yakuli ko kala Gigi. Nikawa dupaka, patisa. Kon mulis limo po iwa, tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hiwama ji aki inko tune. Chachiska. Topa na oto bokasa. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachi, labora na winki smakto, kakinja na wabagaon. Bagwa shong konti machi tu. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Potong hitwama ji aki inko tune. Patoga yakuli ko kala Gigi. Tingkuin ko ka. Nikawa dupaka. Tong hitwama chachiska. Kimba no konik dorta. Patisa. Hava, yun patisa. Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokak. Uchua penki. Tong itwama ji, human ak ikatune. Kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa shong konti machit. Ciao baso. Gino molirani lup. Achua penki, yun patisa. Ichuba jikutan, Baba Hassan Shan. No. Ciao baso.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about.
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret. Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hut Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it. Go on, leave me alone. I don't feel like answering. I wouldn't be much help to you anyway. I just race. Don't know about anything else. Deal with that hut Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Tangabut shan nang, wanga kun bis kin ba mula china pala mula, tong ki ba non. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun no ba mula. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes. Tanga bok sha nak nong, kin kun shin kin, kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes. Chi pala mulak, to mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun no ba mula draki. Tanga bok sha nak nong, kin kun shin kin, china pala mula. Tong ki ba non tontek. Tanga bok sha nak nong, kin kun shin kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun no. Tanga bok sha nak nong, kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, mucho shakapaka. Tanga bok sha nak nong, kin kun shin kin, kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun no ba mula dra. China pala mula, tong ki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun kakin cha na kwat na bon kon, wana kumbes. Tanga bok sha nak nong, kin kun china pala mula, tong.
Not a lot of women on the swoop circuit. Not that there's much of a circuit left.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to be ranked yet. More trial runs, I guess.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra Baba Hassan Shan.
Ako Chekopa. Chino Mulerake. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Wana kumbes tonga buksha umenong. Karagoy pa. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podona muler.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Tonga buksha umenong. Karagoy pa mulsli.
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books this backwater track.
Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podona mul. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Chibedwa na ni Bobo. Tongna. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podona muler. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek. Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podona kibechao na kinnikosendi. Naopunek turangu.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podona muler. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek.
That isn't fair! On Terrace you had to give a cut to the swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
Lagoda na rinkis matona. Inkin slimo podon. Rundi hautonga tongkimba ng kongkek.
Rinkis Matona. Inkin Slimmo Podona Muller. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Inkin Slimmo Podona Muller Chikun. Nova Rundi Hautonga Konkavi. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Wana Kumbes Chimpayamuri Kununkavi. Tuknen Tanjo. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Inkin Slimmo Podona Mulera. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Wana Kumbes Chimpayamuri. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Inkins Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Wana Kumbes Chimpayamuri. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Inkin Slimmo Podona Mulera Chikun. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Inkin Slimmo. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Rundi Lagodana Rundi. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek. Lagodana Rinkis Matona. Wanga Chona Tizoras Bavkaze. Igatuk Hakujij. Chibedwana ni Bobo. Rundi Hautonga Tonkin Badnan Konkek.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds. I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata. Mata has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track. The pro circuit is where the real credits are, but even that is hurting. I guess a lot of riders were on Terrace. Hurry it up, all right? I have things on my mind. You have to step up and do it to know anything about it. You will understand once you post some fast times. Hurry it up, all right? Sorry, I've been here a few years, but only for the racing. Maybe ask over at Faza's club. The hunters get around. All right, see you around the track.
How can I help? Sorry. It's not that I look for...
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chulamo. Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha na Chupornibo. Kun Muliras Nimo Poiwanga. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Kakincha na Wabakaon. Baba Hassan Shan. Kakincha na Wabakaon. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chiwak aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkot Baba Hassan Shan.